That's because you are. The increased strength is the least of the gifts I've granted you. Your stingers.
Perfect timing, Lex. I've got an assignment that's right up Devil Ray's new and improved alley.
Where to?
First, I want to tell you a story. In Scandinavia, early in the 10th century, lived Prince John, the greatest warrior of his era. His tremendous skill and valor brought him fame throughout the world as the legendary Viking Prince. His adventures were epic, as were the legends that grew around his exploits. This much we know to be truth. On a frozen battlefield, Prince John, sole survivor of a bloody war, its purpose lost to time, met a Valkyrie, a messenger from the Norse gods, sent to escort the souls of fallen heroes to their reward in the halls of Valhalla. Impossibly, they fell in love and swore their hearts to each other. But Odin, king of the Norse gods, discovered their illicit affair and enraged, banished John from Valhalla. The Viking prince pleaded with Odin for mercy, begging to be allowed to remain with his love. Odin agreed, saying that if John died a heroic death, he and his love would again be united for all eternity. But Odin was a crafty god and cruel. Before exiling John, he gifted him with invulnerability to harm from metal, wood, fire, and water. The Viking prince soon realized that he would never die a hero's death. Because no weapon on earth could slay him, he trod boldly across a troubled world in search of adventure and an honorable death, growing ever more distant from humanity. Eventually, weary of the endless fight for justice and despairing in his loneliness, he sailed north, beyond the boundaries of the known world, and passed from the knowledge of men. That is, until now.
That Viking ship they found in a glacier last month. You think it's his?
I know it is. That's the standard of King Rick, his father. The Viking prince is on that ship.
And?
I want you to steal his corpse.
You want me to reverse engineer the secret of his invulnerability?
If we gained that power, all of us, we'd have nothing left to fear from the Justice League, and would be that much closer to achieving my ultimate goal.
Which I note you haven't seen fit to share with us.
Patience, my friends. Grandest prizes are worth the wait.
Proposed accords are far too drastic. With all due respect, Princess, we're talking about committing hundreds of billions of dollars, and nobody's even proven the existence of global warming.
My mother's government fully supports the findings of her scientists, and those of the vast majority of scientists here in man's world.
My government does not accept those studies.
Then accept the evidence of your eyes. There's a Viking ship at the bottom of this mountain, hidden in ice for 1,100 years. If it weren't for global warming, we wouldn't even know about it.
Yes, and it was clever PR for our host to hold the talks here. But it is not proof.
You have to take this seriously. Atlantis has already withdrawn from the World Assembly over this, and they aren't the only country considering action.
Are you suggesting Themyscira might do the same?
If your pollution continues to affect my home, my mother is less likely to withdraw than she is to attempt a military solution. As a last resort only, of course. Excuse me. Agent Faraday, what are you doing here?
Not smoking. Want some?
No thanks.
I'm here with the special security team. The vice president is attending. But you know that already. I saw you reading him the riot act earlier.
I'm not much of a diplomat.
Don't sell yourself short, lady. You're an international incident waiting to happen. By the way, if you raise your voice to the VP again, my men are under orders to shoot you.
Not just shoot at me.